President Julius Maada Bio, on his X handle, emphasized that investing in women is not only morally right, but also strategically sound, serving as the most reliable path to sustainable and inclusive development in Sierra Leone. He highlighted the significance of the Gender Equality and Women's Empowerment Bill 2023, which prioritizes gender mainstreaming and equity in national development efforts and outlined government policies aimed at removing barriers for women and girls. Vice President Dr. Mohammed Juldeh Jalloh maintained that the Feed Salon agenda, particularly in supporting smallholder farmers, will prioritize women. He also highlighted progress in fostering gender equality and women's empowerment in recent years.
Our primary focus within the free quality education was to improve girls' education, was to make sure that we don't get more girls to school, but we keep them in school. We took all the actions, we took all the policy steps to make sure today we have more girls in basic secondary school than boys. That is because of the very selective focus we made on girls' education within the free quality education. Today we have opportunity for young girls who want to study science. From primary, secondary up to university, they have free education. When also we were designing the foundational learning to give opportunity to poor rural families to have their kids, to expose them to foundational learning, we decided to build nursery schools, foundational learning centers around market areas. We did that deliberately to allow market women so that during the day they can send their young kids to school to enable them to concentrate on their work. That is why most of the successful foundational learning centers we built across this country, we are designed around market areas to allow women to send their kids to those schools while at the same time go and do their normal business and work. We have more women in parliament than any other time in the history of this country. We have more women in cabinet than any other time in the history of this country. We have more women in strategic leadership positions as Director General than any other time in this country. That is as a result of those legislation.
With this year's theme, Invest in Women, Accelerate Progress, President of the Women's Forum Sierra Leone, Sally Adams, underscored that although women constitute 51% of Sierra Leone's population, they remain underrepresented in political, social, and economic levels. Adams commended the government for its advocacy for women and emphasized the crucial role of women in agriculture for food security.
It is estimated that over 60% of the food that gets to the table from consumption are produced by women. With the medium-term national development plan and Feed Salon being the flagship game changer, women are prepared to support this initiative and contribute to household food sufficiency in Sierra Leone. Let your Ministry of Agriculture, I repeat, let your Ministry of Agriculture and partners work with women farmers collaboratively. We are happy that your government in 2022 passed into law the Customary Land Rights Bill and the Land Commission to address overt of indiscrimination in the access and control of land resources against women.
Development partners and ambassadors of the United States, European Union, Republic of Ireland to Sierra Leone, and others reiterated their support for advancing women's rights and empowerment. The British High Commissioner to Sierra Leone, Lisa Chesney, says educating and empowering women and girls and ending violence is the smart thing to do.
We know women have got the solutions. They're already doing the work. They're already leading in their communities. And we know that progress is longer lasting when it's led by women. And we should never forget, women powerful. And what we can do, man not go able to do them. Not all the time anyway. Not to so?
Addressing shortcomings, Vice President Dr. Mohammed Juldeh Jalloh pledged that government will intensify efforts to support women and girls.
We are going to do more. We are going to create the space for women not only to look up to government, but for them to use that space, for them to make sure that they transform that space into a space that is going to propel national development. We are here because so many women 20, 30 years ago started this fight. And those women that we are in NGOs, that we are in civil society organizations, the 50-50, the Women Forum, they have been advocating for the past 20, 30 years. So today, where we are today, we want to use the opportunity to thank them and to celebrate their sacrifice, to celebrate their dedication, and to celebrate their commitment. And when the women started, particularly in the post-conflict period in Sierra Leone, during the peace process, they played a formidable role. So I want to challenge the women of Sierra Leone that if after the war you played a formidable role to unite this country, you still have a platform to promote national cohesion.
Salifu Charna Kamara, AYV News.